You can't really do it in the middle, but you can do it A. And he just fought A and brawled.
You're right. Liquid have not played this at all. Who knows what they have cooked up.
Neon's good on the A site. Neon's not good on the B site. And I think Phoenix is a better, like more well-rounded. Like can be good on both sides.
Blocks up the top of A main there.
And double doors. And entry into Art. Really nice wall.
Good attempt. Yampi just getting one shot off there is optimal, right? He just wants to see if they're coming down, and then he can get all the way back in sight. He can't hold on to that space by himself, especially when Art is controlled.
Chirp was just cleared out. PRX pushing forward through Art, as you were just mentioning.
I think they missed their eye.
Trying to keep him back, but it's actually Dima who finds a ton of value. Yampi's still a problem. He's still here. He's still around, and he swings with it. The right click cleans up Forsaken.
All right, go next.
Finds nothing.
2-0.
Yampi with 3. He continues right where he left off.
Just looking unstoppable.
It's weird. So why I think PRX lost here?
Oh yeah, the hold is so good.
This is gonna sound weird, but I think PRX lost because their agents are not showing the way that they're gonna play. They're choosing like proper agents. They're choosing like actually a good comp, and I don't think PRX knows how to play that comp. I think they know how to play like scrappy. They know how to play like aggressive. They know how to get fucking crazy with it.
Not only is he coming online,
but playing an actual comp, I don't know.
This leadership role that he's taken up on the team.
I don't know, man.
And that might have honestly unlocked a new level for Yampi.
Heavy stack from PRX.
I got a donation from Anonymous, but I don't know if it's the guy that the guy that usually does the thing. He said total fade kills plus assists. I don't know if it's the same guy.
Unlucky for you, guy.
But I'm gonna say 30, 31.
Unless it's not up in time, and it's not. But Dimasik is still here. The grab well is beautiful.
Good YouTube.
The molly is beautiful, and the carnage is disgusting.
There's just no way through. Literally no way through. You mentioned the molly, the gravity well. It was such a nice setup.
The orb too.
Dude, it's assists, not kills. Kills plus assists.
And it allows him to
Too low? No, it's gonna be a quick match. Liquid's gonna like 13 fucking 3 these guys.
30 seconds left.
Little bit of a passing that you have. And in Scream, I mean, what are you doing?
Look, like, come on, if you're gonna play Phoenix, you kind of have to, right?
Was there even a flash?
I think there was. Yeah, I think it was his.
Okay.
But Forsaken trying to dance around in that orb, finds nothing. Liquid take the second round, and with the exception really of just Scream going down off of trying to make a play, it was very clean.
So is Astra better than Omen Brim on Pearl? I think so. Because you can smoke from anywhere, and you can use your util, you can use your stuns, you can use your sucks.
With the Fade Hunt that went out from Benkai. Alex not happy with how easy that was for Team Liquid. And it will be a bonus attempt here for Team Liquid, and it's kind of a rough one. Scream only has a Sheriff.
Why don't we see more Yorus in the league?
Sent it in the last round.
Just too
See the defensive protocols out from Liquid early on.
too hard of an agent.
In that shot, as Forsaken wins that duel out.
I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but like
Exceptionally well, who's continuing to play well,
not a lot of people
just much more quiet.
Yampi was 7 and 2.
can confidently play Yoru.
So it's supremely important that even in rounds like that, where advantage is for Forsaken, he wins them.
PRX choosing to rotate back towards B. Prowler's gonna find so much. And off of that, look at how they start to rotate back to B.
Yeah.
And think about what you get out of it, right? Like it's a hard agent to play, and you're kind of changing your whole game plan around one player, one agent. That's not a very practical decision.
So much utility. There's so many crossfires. There's so many
You want everyone to be on the same page. You want everyone to be comfortable. And if you're changing everything to make room for a Yoru, it's not worth it.
And Dimasik left in this 1v4. Nothing but a Spectre to his name. And he doesn't stick around for very long. PRX are on the board.
Solid anti-bonus, but
10 said you guys tried it on Fracture. Was it that bad? It was terrible. Awful.
All the way down B long.
I forgot we did that. Oh my god. I forgot we did that.
All PRX does is say, okay, we should have an advantage on this side of the map. And they did, but they still had to take it slow. But also note, the Viper wall that Navarre is constantly using is mostly towards middle, mostly.
There's value in simplicity even at the top. I mean, that's what wins you. That's what wins matches at the top. Once you start overcomplicating things when you lose.
But he doesn't have the same type of reaction that you can have. So they're certainly going to be relying on this op right now that Yampi has online.
Doesn't look like there's a challenge for him anytime soon.
I'll turn it up a little bit, man. I just can't think, man. I can't think when it's too loud.
You're going to see that haunt through the little window in art. Over and over.
For art?
Double satchels up there.
Up. And just where that gravity wall was a moment ago, and they've taken all of the space. Scream having to back up because you've got Navarre and DMC not nearly as fortunate, not able to retreat towards safety. They're going to have to go back into main, and they've got Benkai, who should be pushing up here in just a moment if they choose to commit, but no.
Still maintaining control of the flank possibilities here from Team Liquid too. 50 seconds left. They've got the early pick. And also,
they're going back with this guy A main? What the fuck? No.
He spotted a gun barrel, but he finds
actually
nothing.
All right.
With the spam, Yampi with the op, and he gets two.
It's a waste of a person, but
the double too good, but the indecisiveness almost cost him his life.
Oof, nice shot.
We're seeing a repeat here of
that was a bad mid round.
With 2 bullets. And Yampi's again been left alone on B, backside. And that hasn't been a problem for him before. He spots one player, and off of that, Demasic starts to rotate back. 12 seconds left. They should be able to get the spike down unless Yampi can continue to cause more problems. No, Benkai cleans him
no
up.
Way.
Down at the
no way they win this, right?
A 2v2 here as the gravity wall.
No way.
Mindfreak choosing to go aggressive, choosing to push.
Ooh.
Super flank.
Is he an opper?
That trip is
Mindfreak?
down.
Wait, Benkai? Sorry, that threw me off.
Yeah, don't be fooled by that. Navarro pushing forward. And it's going to be Benkai with the op, who's looking right into where Navarro's about to swing.
Oh, he's not an opper.
And don't forget, they planted for alley here, so Mindfreak has the opportunity to play from this position.
And he finds the value.
That's crazy. They still won this round. Holy fuck.
Navarro with not a lot of time.
Yeah, that mid-round call was rough, but
back up. He has to save the weapon.
Still,
it's not an op either.
They got the fuck it. Who cares?
Not
who cares?
Recover the op for Yampi. In fact, it's Benkai who picks it up.
Do you know who's good at mid-round calls? Jordan.
As the op misses a shot, drops.
Zelsis.
Not willing to recontest, not willing to take another shot at it, but picks it up to carry it into the next round.
It was good since 2 were A. Yeah, but you're wasting a person. So like, what I thought they were gonna do is I thought they went full commit hard, right? It was good because there was 2A, and they knew that there was 2A, of course. But they had their fade here. So what I thought they were gonna do is they were gonna go back, fight here, smoke Link, take this fight, and as they take this fight, Fade walks out. As Fade walks out, they're walking back. That's what I thought they were gonna do, but it's just a waste of their one player. You usually want to make the decision. You usually want to make the decision that's best for your team's position instead of the complete outplay, and you're putting your team out of position. Does that make sense? It's really hard to make those decisions, though. Oh, we can't see. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see my cursor. Fuck, my bad. I was like showing you guys where. Whatever. The jump.
He's dead.
The jump.
Impossible here now. Liquid.
Jing 1 point away from having the showstopper. He needs 1 kill.
Thrifty.
He's got a shot at this. Now the Cosmic Divide through Mindfreak pushing forward. Jing alone. No, nothing found. Now deafened, decayed. No idea what's happening on the other side, and Scream can just hold it.
Thrifty. Just nothing you can do.
Thrifty.
The gun now. Mindfreak only gets the 1, and that's enough for Team Liquid. They don't want to challenge anymore. What a round. This is getting way too frequent here. PRX on their anti-ecos. Yampi getting 2 kills with the Tour de Force. Obviously, that helps.
The jump, dude. He fucking jumped.
But no value out of defense.
Oh, no.
Not getting the res online when there was so much room for it.
I don't think he ever shot it.
That is crazy.
The coach is like, why would you jump there?
PRX. Looks like they might want to go fast. Remember that haunt I was talking about? Jing. He's going with a showstopper this time.
aggressively in through Art. Prowler was just on his heels, doesn't tag.
Did you play against Scream in your CS days? Yeah.
And he gets two, one of them being the ult, so Scream has to reset. King on the swing, and no, Scream stops him. And now the Nightfall to push them back, to keep them at bay. But they don't back up at all. They don't give up an inch. Yes, the res comes through.
How's it get out? It does.
My God.
That could have been held easily.
But do they cut noise and stay, or do they fully rotate over? You see on the minimap, Liquid's already left the scene. They've already rotated fast to be.
I mean, it's not something we saw much on Haven for them to pivot twice. Sometimes they explore back into middle. And that is what they're doing right now, but still looks like they want to fight here indoors.
Forsaken is still here. Soulcast checking those exact doors that you were just mentioning. And he is going to spot one. A lot of options here for PRX.
A lot of options, but it looks like they don't know which one to pick on.
30 seconds left.
That was heard right there. The players in the alley, there were 3 re-clearing. Scream immediately hears it. He calls the rotate back to be long. There's 3 players who are going to be here with 20 seconds left. PRX. Tough ask.
It'd be ridiculous to say here. Yampi's the only one who hasn't arrived. Is that going to be enough for Liquid? Can they
It's a brawl.
without their star?
Oh
Soulcast
my
is able to
God.
get one.
Hello?
Falls.
Oh my God.
No.
They should not have won this round.
No.
Holy fuck.
Yampi's left with all 2.
They should not have won this round.
And he doesn't even get to shoot it off. Forsaken cleans him up. We're tied at 3.
Immediate response from PRX. After the thrifted from Team Liquid. Immediate. And again, that should have been around here for Team Liquid. I think you have to be counting.
Pearl is so hard to fake. Yeah. Well, your goal on this map isn't to fake. It's to keep pulling people and having lurks.
PRX just
You want to like,
inside of this.
you want to pull people aside and then find a timing with your lurk and then pull some people aside again and find another lurk. It's just constant like back and forth and back and forth. Or just 5-man hit something, I guess. But
Prowler's gonna spot him. He backs up.
3 Vandals up, so don't let that Guardian convince you otherwise. There's still a lot of firepower here for Team Liquid.
You want to play? Let's play.
Sword of Force used for Forsaken. He's the first one swinging.
they're just gonna sit here for like 30 seconds or what?
No challenge yet.
Yampi consistently tries to get back into backside.
How froggy does Yampi get? He isn't even the one who steps forward. It's Forsaken who does. You see the double satchel through.
Interesting smokes.
Space, and they do. They succeed. The wall up from Device, still holding the op. Aggressive. Up close. Han giving some space away. Benkai getting the spike down.
Spike planted.
Bear's really slow here up in heaven. And the other players are backing off right now. There's the guys with the weapons. So Navera just going to look for exits. And important that he does die here. Not only economically, but to get that Viper's Pit online next round.
Trying to think if those smokes are good or bad. I think because they got the pick, it's good, but if they didn't get the pick,
take one with them. Find a kill. Deal
I'm
some
not sure.
Damage.
She doesn't want to take Mind Freak out with him, surprisingly. And not going to have that pit up. That's interesting.
I think it's hard to tell. It's just,
So PRX again.
I think they're not good if they didn't get the kill, but they got the kill. Maybe that was their like protocol. That could have been their protocol.
Consistently, the opening match.
Like seriously, that could be their protocol. Just like how on Bind, like you get a kill, you smoke deep, or you know they're short, like a player on the site, you smoke deep.
Because over and over he's there by
versus them smoking like triple and shit.
He's actually really late in most cases. It's only Soulcast sending a haunt, which is not that useful to Yampi.
Timeout called as you see both teams try to figure out what they want to go about next. Liquid choosing to pause the game here. Again, a narrow lead in favor.
All right, fine. I'll change my damn title, okay?
It's felt like PRX have found something over at B that they want to continue to try to exploit.
Hell.
The thing is, though, it wasn't a problem historically, right? Like, they continued to push into Yampi, and it hadn't really netted them any difference because Yumpy had been able to put up some outrageous performances by himself.
I gotta pee. I gotta
Seems like
pee.
They've just been able to push him off, and he hasn't found that same value that we saw him do initially.
In that last round, he wanted to get a little aggressive, and that's why he had to be in a really deep position, because he doesn't want his rendezvous to be too close where, yeah, he'd be able to re-peek, but also he wouldn't be able to fall back if they wanted to take the fight all the way.
There.
And they're setting up again inside of bar, so you know it's the same sort of style. Putting down the star to potentially cross. And Yampi's up close again. This time his rendezvous a little bit farther back still. And it's definitely something to continue to try to fight. Especially when you have the Prowler. I mean, you look at the tools that PRX has this time in comparison to Haven, and it's obviously much, much more. Not that much.
Another
more,
B hit? Okay.
Kai on the fade.
Hopping stage.
Where are you?
New rendezvous into Cubby. Here you see Yumpy.
This is much different here for Yumpy, obviously.
I like this. They know they're on eco. 5-man B. That's
They've been
fine.
so diligent
I'll allow it.
in checking that exact angle. Yumpy, no sneaky antics this time around. As soon as they see the Phoenix wall go up, they back up. And they're gonna go. Jing satcheling forward. Off of the Roomba and on to the kill to Scream. Nivera trying to swing out. And he finds a kill with the Sheriff.
They're chasing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, they are. They can smell blood in the water. They know that Liquid are in a weaker spot here. They can't punch back. They can't fight nearly as well. And Soulcast's the only one left. And he's got a rifle to work with. Has to try to preserve it.
What a difference.
How is NA getting flamed when it's
for
EU
PRX.
versus APAC?
They're still on that attacking side, but
Yeah, you guys can flame NA once it's our losers game, which is tomorrow, I think. I think our losers game's tomorrow with 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves Fnatic? Ooh, that's a good matchup.
PRX want to win a map in this series.
Not good for Fnatic, but like good to watch.
Getting this lead a little bit, give themselves a little bit more buffer, because we know they can close out rounds.
Well, they seem to be well poised to do it, Ball. You see Mind Freak as we start to think about the following round. 8,100 credits. Forsaken is 6,250. They're able to carry the op over, which I still don't think Devi has shot yet. But they're set up very well to balloon this, to find some continued momentum.
Do you know why Tarek isn't streaming?
The thing is, can they convert?
We made a deal. That's why.
Sure.
I'll have this one.
Team
He'll be on
Liquid's
tomorrow.
gone with the ult up for Nivera. So they've got the Viper's Pit possible. Always looking to see exactly how PRX want to counter when there's something like that out. It looks like they might go for that same arc control that Jing likes to go for with the satchels into top of the box, but it's not fast.
This time Yumpy not tucking into the cubby. This time he's just taking down long. You've got the Viper's Pit out towards A. You have heavy aggression towards B. This will be interesting to see how PRX choose to navigate.
Shroud changes his answer every time. Yeah.
All the way up with the fact that
Oh,
there's
I
been
do.
no contest back. Everybody from Team Liquid except for Yumpy has rotated.
Wow. Viper Alt A still playing heavy.
So heavily towards A.
PRX want to pinch this Viper's Pit, but it's going to be a difficult
Oh, it's
task
because he's
with
pushed up
Stop.
B. That's why. Look at where fucking Chamber is.
Now the smoke.
Oh, they're screwed.
To cover. Understanding, yep. Very good use of the trip. Make sure that there isn't someone on the other side. This time there was.
Look at Scream too. He's up on top of an angle here, on top of the Viper's Pit.
He's able to take down one. Forsaken trading it back though. Nivera.
What?
Oh my gosh,
That's it down.
Divide.
What?
And that's the site open.
Absolutely right. Now the spike should be able to go down. Yumpy's going to show up late. Soulcast will too.
This Cosmic Divide, again, a little funky here. For Mind Freak, it gives...
Listen,
room
I'm
for
on
Soulcast
your
to work on
side,
the
EU.
backside.
Like, I'm on your
He's
side.
found himself a little
What the
cubby.
fuck was
This
that?
is so
That's a
dirty.
bullshit.
Oh, the thing is, Soulcast, he just used a Prowler that just, like, got stuck in the wall. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but now he doesn't have that to work with.
It's going to fall before he can even use it.
Okay, what did you learn from that round? Bro.
I'll find you.
The haunt cleared out.
It's a save again.
Yeah, he should have safe passage out. Down to 2 rounds in a row there.
The only thing I learned, I guess...
And this is all because Yumpy has this op. And
I don't know. I didn't learn shit.
go for it. They know it's in his hands, though, this time. He didn't fire it before that.
Buy a shorty? Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Such
buy a shorty. That's a good one.
Good round.
I hate
good
shorties.
approach from Team Liquid. Remember the calls they were making. They had everybody on that A site. Scream was on top of that wall. He gets himself a kill.
That's a tilter, for sure.
But they just
That's a
the
fucking
mid
tilter.
anyways.
Device a lunatic.
Liquid's pissed, 100%.
Let's see here.
That pissed me off.
This is a round where still the op up. Couple of investments here for the players who didn't carry a weapon in the next round. Scream has his ult. And he's going to go up towards Alley, it looks like.
Oh, I guess, you know, the only thing I actually kind of did learn, which I don't do, by the way, and I probably should, buy a shorty when you have a Viper ult. Because he could have shortied the shorty, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that would have been enough.
He's literally back in spawn. This is such a different PRX right now here at Champions. They have showed a
I don't, dude. I
range of
never buy
plays.
shorties with Viper ult. I never do it. It's so bad. I know I should.
There's certainly
But
the
I just
same
feel like a
aspects that we saw from
dirty
Copenhagen, but
person when I do that. Like, I feel
I think they
dirty.
understand they needed a revolutionary, or to revolutionize their own style within this tournament in order to be competitive.
And while they find themselves at this point in the tournament on the lower side of things with a couple of bruises, they also find themselves with a 3RM lead on map 2.
The recall for Jinx, a crossover there. But there's still 2 stars here for Demasig to help out Soulcast. And he does. They're falling off of it again.
Well, Benkai just spotted one with the Prowler, understanding the pressure towards A. They try to get in towards B. But Soulcast trying to...
There's actually a cool eye you can throw on the garden, like above these vines.
And they will get the smoke
If they
off.
run out art
Soulcast has to
and
get
you're
it up.
smoked off,
It's all up to Yampi
he'll
here.
fucking bang him
He's
out.
very close by, and he still has that ult. He rotated so quickly. He's been trying to get ahead of the rotations, and there he is, but he finds nothing!
That's what I love, man. Taking one for the fucking team. Was that, who was that? Was that Forsaken? Fuck yeah, that's a teammate right there.
Oh,
Oh.
and Yampi with the second shot. Now
Oh.
the showstopper through. Mind Freak falling. Jing trying to find something with the ult, and he does. The nade up top to provide some cover as Navera swings out with the frenzy. And it all falls on
Oh,
Levi
no,
with the
no,
operator
no,
in hand.
no. Thrifty. Wait,
To
they
keep
bought,
it
didn't
off
they?
of the spike.
No, they bought. I think they just had
Can
like
he do
one
it?
fucking...
Again, the weapon's been in his hands for so long, and they're all going to face him at the exact same time. It's Yampi from up top.
I think they just had
who
one,
delivers the shot.
like one pistol or something.
Walks all the way out on the pedestal for the triple swing
I feel dirty when I buy the Phantom.
and an element of high-low.
That's
Team
fair.
Liquid not letting this
The gun
get
is
too
easy
far
as
away from
fuck.
them. 4 to 6.
Spike planted.
And a reminder, Team Liquid has already won map 1. So their goal right now to end the series 2-0, to get their first win here on Pearl in their first appearance on the map, and to go to playoffs immediately.
That works.
3 ultimates on the side of Team Liquid.
There's 3 players too, down B long.
But again, that's not where the spike is. Jing is double satcheled up towards Art, so they have mid control.
The fuck was that half-ass
Bring them
play?
back, and Yampi continues to tee off on PRX.
Was that on
We saw this
purpose?
battle for so many of the different chambers so far on this map, trying to fight that top B long position, trying to gain
Here.
advantage. And Yampi has certainly been, at least since these last couple of rounds have swung in his direction, and they've been using a little bit more utility to set him up, going way on the
Blind
offensive.
with fear.
Scream has the opportunity to ult for information here.
Oh my god.
Through
Run.
double doors, or potentially even flank Art immediately.
They do off the battle. You see the Sage wall goes up.
What a seize.
It's not going to let the
Here's the
power
ult.
through. The Nightfall's there, and he's not going to find anything again. Such a good wall out from Devi, who still has an op.
Landing super safe here, which is going to cause problems for Devi, who's inside of A main.
They're both tucked. You see them standing side by side.
They gotta take fights. They just have to.
Are they expecting another?
Oh,
Tucked in
no.
the same little corner. Phoenix wall up.
Oh no.
Benkai waiting for the flash, and the spam's actually there.
Stop spamming
Not
me.
challenged yet. Meanwhile, the stage wall feels like it's been up for years.
Oh.
It's finally going down.
Oh? Nah, they still
The
lost the
PRX
round though.
skills go up. Benkai
Wait.
spots one, cleans up Navera, 2 still on the other
No
side.
fucking
Crossfire's
way.
amazing. It's gotten down to a 2v1, and Soulcast can do nothing about it.
Oh my god.
Fundamentals there for
Last round
PRX,
before
so
the switch.
strong. Everybody holds fast. Mind Freak gets the 1 kill he needs to get involved
That
in
hurts.
that round. to help out everybody who was stuck in that plant position.
One enemy remaining.
Team Liquid's not able to scale with that utility that Navarro was putting up. That orb was trying to keep Devi off of that
That
angle,
fucking hurts.
Careful.
but it just wasn't up for long enough the entire time.
Last round of
That
the
flash
pack
didn't
is
hit him
Perez.
somehow. It's
Still has
crazy.
the op.
The only thing I learned there is whoever was connector needed to bait his team. Obviously, it's hard to do that and like think about baiting your team that hard
No longer safe.
because time is ticking and you're like, fuck, I need to help the boys. But he just needed to go AFK and like
Remember, PRX
bait
have not
his team.
revisited B in a long time. Look at the rotations.
I don't know who it was, but that's just hard. That's hard to make that decision. It's not like very much a hindsight thing.
Scream stays, he just repositions up to heaven.
Like Brax would win that round. You know what I'm saying?
Soulcast just without
Brax is good right there.
might
He's
call
good
it
for
right
that.
back because you would expect them to use mid as a transitional space.
I want to see Brax in the pro scene. I really do.
PRX have played this half. Seems like
Face your
Liquid have to
fear.
second guess their first mine. You see the Nightfall go out. Maybe tagging one. Deep plant. Oh,
Dasnerf
no.
wins that with a judge there. Honestly, yeah.
Oh, that's spammable.
I think so.
Need that wall to go through that box.
Forsaken is taken backside. Look at him, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Tuck back here. They're expecting the flank too. And Mindfreak's gonna find the
Ooh.
timing. He is. Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, but the shots don't land initially.
Yes.
But they do now.
Yes.
Are you expecting Dima? Yes, you are. And the kill lights up.
You think? Do you think pro's good? I like it.
Now, yeah,
I think it's
in this
great.
1v5,
Ooh, double.
I thought for sure that was going to be a collapse. That's all right. A second longer.
This wall causes problems for PRX actually.
But the kill through Mindfreak once again on the flank. He's going to be so late, though. Yampi can really wreak havoc here, but he's not able to do it in 8-4 half for PRX.
And they immediately broke that wall too. PRX looked really solid. Once they started to get an understanding of how this was playing out,
What a flank from Mindfreak.
just so good.
Remaining.
And it's disappointment on screen.
All smiles for the PRX campus once again. They find themselves at an 8-4 lead at half on Pearl. Let's throw it down to the desk.
Please, old title. We need a jinx.
Our minds were
Oh, so
undoubtedly
now
free.
EU wants the
Out
title
there.
back, huh? Now you guys want me to bring
I stole
him
it from
back.
Mimi, blame her. Anyway,
Weird.
so it was
interesting.
very clear from the beginning what the approach was, Josh, of Team Liquid, and I think like obviously a lot falls on Yampi for having to control B, but kudos to them for actually like funneling this PRX team kind of like a couple goats.
Yeah, at the beginning you can see with the Astra Viper both playing on A, PaperX are forced to take these rounds.
Is Pearl
to B
attack-sided or
so much of the
defense-sided?
time.
I
But
personally
Viper
think it's
do sometimes
attack-sided,
get
but
I think Team Liquid-
it hasn't been played
Yeah,
enough
Team Liquid
to
had
really
moments of success.
know.
They won a thrifty round here,
You know?
But the majority of the time, actually, PaperX, even without that Viper wall, still able to get into the B site, find their openings, and overwhelm against occasionally the site being stacked.
Yeah, and it shows how effective their game plan was with that Sage. The game plan that wasn't really working was the other side of things. This Phoenix for Scream, I didn't really see
As
anything.
okay,
It was just
a comp that I really want to see, or not a comp, but an agent I really want to see in combo with Fade that we don't actually see on this map is Sova. I actually think Sova has so much fucking potential, but we don't see it. Like if I'm on
Yeah, you've taken the Phoenix pill.
I am hardcore Phoenix pilling right now.
Liquid are overdosing on the
if I'm on a
the Phoenix pill, the acute Phoenix fever.
fucking fuck.
Because also you got to think this is their game plan usually on our third map as well. So you've got to get value from Phoenix here.
Yeah, this is the map that they came in.
Drone is bad, no? Well, no, it's not bad. It's good, but the dart. I want to see scans,
He has bounced back beautifully.
double scans with spams, right? Like if you're playing A site, I want to see an Odin on that half wall or Odin behind that market wall or market box, the site box. And I want to see double scans timed together, maybe with a flash. And then I want to see mid controls, mid-round mid controls. Mid-round mid controls with 2 darts. One dart being the Sova dart and the Fade dart. And they're always going to shoot the Fade one because it's easy, it's obvious. And you just have different varieties of it. And you'll always dominate mid control, mid-round, every time. You'll never lose it. And then you'll make them work for it and actually like be scared of mid.
is the value.
I don't know. I think Sova's fucking nasty on this map. I really do. Like, I want to see it.
The death was about it. You're right. It's just kind of been very underwhelming.
His farming orbs right off the rip. But
KO, Sova, Fade. Dude, yes. KO, Sova, Fade, Viper, Astra. Yes. That's what I want to see. That's my perfect comp on this map. Yes.
Much less so.
I think that'd be fucking insane.
Has not moved an inch this entire round.
We didn't get to play Pearl on Sentinels because obviously it wasn't an LCQ. But
It's such a good crosshair placement for him.
If I'm ever back on Sentinels, that's the comp I want to try.
But Liquid continue to
I don't give a fuck.
And they're not really trying to conceal it or hide in any which way.
Maybe replace Viper with like a chamber or something, but just Astra.
Super fearful here to plant for Team Liquid.
30 seconds left.
And it really hurts right now because they don't have the spike.
They don't have the spike. They don't really have any utility to try to take some space away to get into a better position.
Nothing like a good old 5-man B hit.
Wait.
Oh,
one bullet
hey.
left. Oh, gosh.
No.
Wow, that got close. The fuck?
That was so close.
Too close.
Good thing that Devi was in the back there.
You need a Viper stage?
Swing with Forsaken.
Says who?
Wrong time.
What the fuck you mean you need a Viper phage? You don't even...
But here's the push.
You don't even need controllers sometimes, man. As long as you and the boys know what you guys are doing and know what they're doing, everyone's on the same page. Fuck it, dude. Go 5 duelists.
Smiling as he saves the day.
Okay, that's a little much. But
either way, PRX take the pistol.
My point still stands.
This is the biggest lead we've had all series long at this point.
It's crazy to think about.
Well, interesting, you can actually get into the other hole there too.
Chang on the other side. Door spamming through. Heavy mid-presence from Liquid this time around.
Watch like breach instead of KO.
With an angle here. Swing ahead of the haunt. Could have ended up with something.
No.
They try to swing out aggressively. Clear.
KO provides info. Breach does not.
And yeah, Navarre's getting netted a kill for it. A fun one. But again, they find themselves at number.
This is an info-related map. Very, very big on info.
He lurks up with the wall. Forsaken almost wanted to take that fight as the wall fell, but Navarre just goes through. He's chasing him down.
Ooh.
He knows his position.
Forsaken turning around.
Oh my goodness.
The headhunter.
Balanced agent, by the way.
Way too good in that position.
Fuck yeah.
Scream.
Fuck yeah. Sick.
Oh, he's just looking for whatever he could possibly find here.
Most important that he actually does find some kill or death to get this.
It's crazy that this almost was a 2-0, right?
It's pretty. I mean.
Oh, come on. Oh, no way. And surely Forsaken heard that.
Yeah.
Scream was not quiet about it at all.
Top.
We could not work out our differences.
So he does get the ult. And it is ridiculous that he does have it because, what, he's gotten 2 kills this half?
Sova Sky Fade? That would work too, actually.
6 ult points.
That would work.
For the Phoenix ult. That's part of the appeal.
I'm just a huge fan of 3 initiators. I think 3 initiators is so good.
But if you have that as part of your game plan, you're relying on 4 ults a half pretty much from Scream, which most of the time you can get. But PRX is nullifying that so far in this game. Let's see how it's used.
Liquid with a Viper wall towards B.
It's just going to be... Oh my goodness. Remember what happened?
No.
This is the most TikTok thing ever.
He doesn't have ult.
There's an angle!
Oh, he spotted one. The ping's through, but they
Oh my god, he saw him! He fucking saw him!
Anyway.
Scream is literally running. He's no clue. I mean, this is an overpass moment.
There's no way you see him. How do you kill him?
Fuck.
How do you get him down from that pesky wall?
Spike planted.
Dude, they still have no clue what happened. I mean, they still have no clue.
This is outrageous. They have no idea how many angles he can see. Look at him.
Oh, come on. That is ridiculous.
And it's even crazier to think that they managed to get the spike down through all of that, the tap through. You see the slow work. Now you see the Molly start to spam everything there. Scream left alone. And
Oh.
he's able to take out Jake. He stopped the defuse, but there was still...
There was a world in where he won that.
Oh, that was a round.
PRX now 7 rounds ahead. Stretching this lead as far as it can go. And they have Tools. That can't be the only type of little thing that they have like that. Look, Satchel, the wall up on top of the box. He has to stay up on it without breaking. Soulcast was actually looking at him.
Yeah, you can see the ping too on the minimap. Like they spotted him for a moment.
Impressive. So the only reason they weren't looking, was simply because they thought he got off.
Because why would you stick around that long? Sure. I don't know that I blame him.
Don't underestimate PRX. I never underestimated them. Listen, I'm rooting for the downfall of EU, okay? This should have been a 2-0.
PRX looking to just kind of put a bow on this thing and send us over to Ascent.
You guys are mad.
Ascent is gonna be such a good
It's funny because no matter what you say, like me personally, no matter what I say, somebody's gonna fucking hate me. If I root for PRX, if I root for Liquid, if I root for fucking 100 Thieves, if I root for Leviathan, if I root, you know, like, no matter what, I lose. So you might as well just double down and talk some mad shit. You know? Why not?
Wonder if they actually have adapted on that map to something different.
It's funny that you use that word unconventional. That really feels like that's been the part of the PRX DNA for as long as we've known them. But they've added, as you were mentioning, the different wrinkle of unconventional, right? They're a bit more methodical here, and it's working, at least on Pearl.
Sees nade.
Cheeky little combo.
Tarek seems to not piss everyone off. His takes are neutral.
Liquid was relying a lot on to get Giampi into position up there.
Am I Tarek?
And it's for Jing here.
Note the Prowler out from
Might as well be. Fuck it.
That's what Forsaken is. Just a
Corporate Celic, dude. He's in the spotlight right now, dude. Like, think about when I was in the spotlight. I was pretty corporate. But once you don't give a fuck, you know, get loose, have a little fun. He'll be corporate for a little bit, couple years, and then he'll go back to his ways, you know.
Somehow found the kill.
And really just felt like Liquid were trying to spread the field as much as they can and try to apply some pressure, try to find a pick here, a pick there, anything at all. But it's a prime game of Flawless that comes through for PRX to get them to map point.
And it looks like we're going to Ascent. Much faster than we might have expected.
I didn't even think this would go to 3 maps.
Again.
I thought it'd be a PRX 2-0, so I don't even know what the third map is.
For EMEA. They were playing a tournament with splitting the map pool just 2 weeks ago.
Change your title back to watching EU lose. Nah, man, you guys got mad at me, so I can't. Sorry. Can't. Oh, Ascent? Oh, shit.
For the decision to go for this map.
This time, no C's nade. It's actually just as slow for Forsaken to take the aggressive angle. Scream with the guard.
What if they come back, though?
And the spy is not entirely broken. Forsaken still holding. Not knowing if anyone swung around across through.
Oh my god.
2 Prowlers to deal with.
So annoying.
Stays about as long as he possibly could. Mind Freak on the flank.
And he's evened it up.
Yeah, it's actually Benkai who's pushed up here too. You're not expecting both. You're not expecting that level of aggression. PRX meticulously dissect and devour everything around Liquid.
And this is a tease for what's to
All Fade Util gone for 1 TP. That's the problem with Chamber. Chamber is just so fucking broken.
In attacker spawn.
The one thing they have going for him is maybe Yumpy finds something.
Forsaken is going to sprint as soon as there's contact out through mid and up into this connector.
Now note, this is a 3v3 here.
Oh, what an angle.
And the stalemate
right in the fucking head.
On in favor of PRX. Forsaken.
How do you fix Chamber? You fucking delete him off the server.
14-4 shellacking on Pearl as we turn